Good morning and welcome, Musikfest fans. Here we are, just moments away from the beginning of the final day of Musikfest 2021. That's right, it is the last day of the fest, and we have you covered here on Service Electric. I'm Jon Lunger, the Director of Marketing for ArtsQuest, your host for our live lead-in show. And today we start off with a fantastic guest, someone you may remember from last year's virtual Musikfest. Certainly you saw him at the Service Electric studios. This year, you have the chance to see him one last time live and in person at the fest because he's playing Yuengling Lagerplatz today at 2 p.m. It's Ben Tyler, everybody.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, Ben, and thank you for rocking the Service Electric sunglasses.
Absolutely. I got these last summer, and I rock them all the time.
We appreciate it. They're very nice. I do want to speak directly to the crew right now. Why do I not have a pair of Service Electric sunglasses, but Ben does? Oh, I'm told they're coming, so that's good. That is good. But Ben, thank you so much. We really love having musicians on the live lead-in show, a little bit of music to kind of whet the appetite of what's going to happen here the rest of the day. But you are a tremendous singer-songwriter.
Thank you.
You have had some really wonderful gigs opening for some incredible people. One that jumped out on my list, did I see Ludacris was on that list?
Yes. So I played a big festival, and there were a number of acts on their main stage. And I was one of them. So I got to open the show, and there were a number of different artists that there, but Ludacris headlined it. So it was really cool, yeah.
Very cool. Certainly, we had Ludacris many moons ago on our main stage, back when it was on Sand Island here at Musikfest. And this year, we have Ben Tyler at Yuengling Lagerplatz in just an hour or two. So I feel like we've really come full circle on that moment.
I think so.
For sure. For those that have not seen you perform yet, you're in for a treat, but how would you convince people to come see you live?
So when I perform, I usually just give it my all. So a lot of guys in the area, they might do 2 or 3 gigs a day. I usually do one because I really do give it my all when I perform. I'm a really emotional performer, and if you like pop and rock and a little bit of folk or Americana, that's pretty much my style.
I do like all of those things, so I suspect that I'm going to very much like what you're going to do here in a minute. But here's a fun question we've been asking artists across the festival this year, but hypothetically, alive or dead, you had the opportunity to collaborate with a musical artist. Who would it be?
Paul McCartney.
Wow, no hesitation.
No, none.
None whatsoever.
No.
So, Beatles a big influence on your life, or are you more of a Wings guy?
Oh no, I'm definitely a Beatles guy.
Okay. Hey.
Wings is fine, but I prefer the Fab Four.
Okay, so growing up, was that like an early influence? Was it something? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. My father's a huge Beatles fan. My mother likes the Beatles too, but growing up, I listened to the Beatles constantly. And almost every year, the Fab Four comes to the State Theater in Easton.
Yeah.
And I usually see them every year. It's a really good time. And fortunately, I got lucky enough to see Paul McCartney maybe a few years ago out in Hershey, and it was an awesome show.
Very cool. We've had a fair share of Beatles here at Musikfest this year too. Strawberry Fields, of course, an amazing tribute act we had here and on Service Electric too. But I'm gonna stop yammering on. I could wax poetic with you about music and influences and all of that for a little bit. But I want to kind of turn the stage over to you.
Sure.
What's the name of the song you're going to be performing
It's called
today?
Got Me Where You Want Me.
Got Me Where You Want Me.
Yep.
I do. In fact, you all do too, because this is Ben Tyler performing live on Service Electric.
Thank you. Lately, I've been thinking about you, I'm acting crazy. Yeah, it's so hazy. I got my mind stuck on you, baby. Keep moving away, I'll chase it. I'm drawing a line, I'll break it. I just gotta get to you. Keep looking at me, don't fake it. Quit towing the line, escape it. 'Cause I'm crawling after you. Will we be together? Can it be forever? 'Cause you got me where you want me, girl. Will it be forever? Can it be forever? 'Cause you got it, girl. I'm coming home to you. It's looking like your body's shaking. Ooh, and now it's coming upon me, baby. The rhythm that drives me crazy, and my back's against the wall. Come on and give it all. Or will we be together? Can it be forever? 'Cause you got me where you want me, girl. Or will it be forever? Can we stay together? 'Cause you got it, girl. I'm coming home to you. Will we be together? Can it be forever? 'Cause you got me where you want me, girl. Will it be forever? Can we stay together? 'Cause you got it, girl. I'm coming home to you. 'Cause you got me where you want me, girl. Will it be forever? Can we stay together? Because you got it, girl, I'm coming home to you.
Ben Tyler got me where you want me with special guest polka soundcheck in the background.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beauty of live TV, Ben.
You got it.
So check Ben out. 2 o'clock, Yingling Lagerplatz today, your last chance to fest. Other than perform, this is your last chance to fest this year. So what are you going to be doing?
Right now I'm getting into the studio. I'm working on what I consider my debut album. I took a break for about 10 years of writing and performing, and finally got back into it a few years ago. And so now I'm working on a new record release.
Very cool. And for those that want to follow along and maybe get updates on when that comes out, how can people learn more about what you're up to?
So easiest way to find me is on Instagram at Ben Tyler Music, or you can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Ben Tyler Music page.
Fantastic. Ben, we can't thank you enough for joining us. The crew did, in fact, call my bluff, so we're going to do a little audience participation. They called my bluff because I need the glasses I'm wearing to see, so this is not really a viable option for me. But here we go. Let's put them on. All right.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so we're gonna double bag it. Yeah, it's a pretty good look. You got to write in. Stop by the Service Electric Facebook page and tell us who wore these shades better, Ben Tyler or Jon Lunger. I know the answer already, but this is an interactive program. Oh, thanks, Ben. I thought we were friends.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure you won.
How dare you? But thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna take these off so I can see what I'm doing when we come back, because we have so much more on our final live lead-in show here on the final Sunday of Musikfest 2021. Stick around, we will be right back in just a short second. Hello, all you beautiful Musikfest fans out there in TV land watching our live lead-in program here on Service Electric. Of course, you know this. The Service Electric Network is your exclusive home for live coverage of the fest on this final Sunday of Musikfest 2021. You're going to want to check out everything that we are broadcasting. Look at that schedule at senetwork.tv. That's senetwork.tv. You're not going to want to miss a thing here as we wrap up the nation's largest free music festival's 38th edition. I had to think about that, Bryn.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm joined by Bryn Levine from historic Hotel Bethlehem, beautiful historic Hotel Bethlehem. Thank you so much for coming down the hill, chatting with us. You're incredibly busy. You've got Hotel Bethlehem plots. You're serving up amazing food in the terrace up there. How's your festival been so far?
It's going great for us. The terrace is doing well. The tap room, the plots is amazing this year. Last night it was packed with the slicked up nines. They'll be back again tonight.
Okay, all right. Strong finish.
Absolutely.
Very strong finish at Hotel B Plots, for sure. Speaking of strong finishes, and this is something that we need all of your help out there to help with. Historic Hotel Bethlehem is up for USA Today's 10 best People's Choice Best Historic Hotel.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Best
voting
historic hotel in the country.
in the country. What happens is we've got a little bit of voting left. So you got to get online. You got to vote for Hotel Bethlehem, because when they turn off the counter, you were all in number one. You were in
That's
the number
right.
one spot. We want to bring it home for Bethlehem. Musikfest certainly won Best Festival 2 years in a row. We need this for Bethlehem for the best historic hotel in the country.
Absolutely. So you have about 24 hours left to vote. Voting ends tomorrow, August 16th at noon. You can find the link on our website or our Facebook page.
Fantastic. Could not be easier. Check out that Facebook page anyways. You're going to want to like Historic Bethlehem on Facebook so you can stay up to date on all of the things happening, whether it is special deals, room rates, special menu items in the terrace or the tap room. And that's what I want to talk about, because I had the chance to sample your incredible chicken tacos that you're serving up during the fest as part of Music Feast, where I eat my way across the festival thanks to our friends at PNC Bank. One of my favorite foods of the year.
I don't doubt it. The chicken tacos are amazing, and we're actually going to be featuring them and keeping them on the menu probably all year round. So if you happen to miss them in the last 9 days, we'll have them tonight, and we're going to keep them on the menu after that too.
Well, that's fantastic too, because you all have such amazing outdoor dining right in front of the hotel, right on Main Street. I mean, weather permitting year round, like
Right.
obviously not in the
We're
winter.
right in the heart of downtown.
Yeah, and there's not a better trip to historic Bethlehem than a stop at Hotel Bethlehem, for sure. Those tacos you're serving up come with the most perfect French fries I think I've ever had, and that was surprising. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Surprising. You're
Yeah.
talking about the best historic hotel.
No, I meant tacos and French fries. I was like, I don't know about this combination, and then I bit into one French fry, and I was like, oh, never mind. This is amazing. This is incredible. It is the perfect combination. You all know what you're doing. You've been
We
around.
have a great culinary team.
Yeah.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, the hotel's been around 99 years, which means next May
Yes, right.
you turn 100, and what a better way to celebrate than bringing home that 10 Best Award from USA Today. So
It's going to be a big year for us. Lots of awards, lots of partying. We're going to be having a big birthday party, anniversary party next May, Memorial Day weekend. So mark your calendars, because Memorial Day weekend, May of 2022, we're going to be celebrating.
yeah, you and I are gonna have to talk off camera and make sure that I get some like a special like taco corner where I can just quietly eat in the middle of the party.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that. Okay.
Arrange a special spot for John. We can
all
we can
right.
set that up.
I like that. I like that a lot. So the Facebook page is probably the easiest way to do it. You can also check out the website, of course, for all of your information. But get on there today. We need those votes today. This is an urgent cry for help. Help shed a light on how amazing our community is in Bethlehem here, and of course the almost 100-year-old historic Hotel Bethlehem.
Absolutely.
So we're winding down. This is the last day of the fest. I know you're absolutely working your tail off like the rest of us, because Hotel B is always packed in the best possible way.
Yes.
What are you going to be able to escape at all? Are you going to be able to enjoy anything, or?
I will be running back up to the hotel when we're done with this to open up our beer tent.
Okay.
So we have our beer tent going today. We have two great bands out front on our plots. And then we will be serving in the terrace, in the tap room all night. So I will be closing my evening out at the hotel tonight.
Fantastic. We, of course, close out the festival with fireworks. Not a better place to come and close the evening out after those fireworks than Hotel B. Bryn can possibly even pour your beer. Who knows?
I will be there in the beer tent tonight.
All right. Well, I know you're super busy. You got to get back there and open up. But before we do, we got to do our Who Wore It Best. So I'm going to do this again.
I mean, do you even need to put them on? Because we already know the answer.
Yeah, I know. I look like a complete fool. Double bagging sunglasses over regular glasses. But tell us what you think. Go to the Service Electric Facebook page. Who wore it best, me or Bryn? And do not forget to vote. USA Today's 10 best historic hotels in America. Let's bring it home for Hotel Bethlehem. Bryn, thank you so much
Thank you for having
finding
me.
the time coming down the hill. We'll see you up at Hotel Bethlehem.
Sounds good. I look forward to it.
Awesome. We'll see you all in just a minute. We got to take a break, but when we come back, more of our live lead-in show to the final day of Musikfest 2021 here on the Service Electric Network. Welcome back to our live lead-in show here on the Service Electric Network. I am Jon Lunger, the Director of Marketing at ArtsQuest. We're just mere moments away from the beginning of the final day of Musikfest 2021. So much more music left, so much food left too, so make sure you come down or watch here on Service Electric. Now, we've been talking to all sorts of folks over the course of the last 11 days. That's right, we had a preview night, but we saved the best guest for last.
Oh, thank you. You're
Yes.
too kind.
Yes.
The beginning of the end. Actually, I'm ready for 11 more days.
Are you?
How about you guys?
This is Nicole Harrell, my friend, my colleague. You're the Director of Communications at ArtsQuest.
Yes.
And this is your first fest behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's my first Music Fest with the organization. I will say it's been an incredible experience. Like I said, I'm not kidding. I'm ready for 11 more days. Who needs sleep, right?
I don't. I do need more food, though. I do need more food.
Well, you're the food expert, by the way.
I am.
No surprise to the viewers. I'm standing with the food expert.
Well, you know what? And they don't realize this, too. We spend a large portion of our day together.
Yeah.
And Nicole is no slouch herself. You are definitely culinarily minded.
Yes, yeah.
And you've eaten your way across the festival so far. So what are some of your favorites?
Well, I think it's no surprise to our viewers that you have not led me astray. I have a bunch of favorites. One of my favorites is probably one of your favorite sandwiches this year, the Cubano BLT.
That's my
from
absolute
Cubano Express.
It's my absolute favorite sandwich of all time.
Yeah,
Not
of all
just-
time, not just the fest.
Not just the fest, not just Music Fest 2021, but of all time. I love that thing. Literally, we're gonna wrap this show. I'm gonna head over there.
Head straight that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna waddle over there because that's the shape I'm in right now. I'm gonna park myself. I'm gonna lean on the counter, and they're gonna be like, "We know what you're getting, John."
I think if people haven't come down yet, it's the beginning of the end, but you still have time. But Palette and Pour, the new restaurant in the first floor of the ArtsQuest Center, great stuff. Yesterday we had a hot chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of a hot chicken expert, and I will say it was amazing.
She's not lying. She is a hot chicken expert. In your past, you once won a contest to win hot chicken for a year.
I did. I used to live in the South, so
Yeah.
I am an expert. So, John, watch out for next year.
I'm
coming for you.
She's coming for my crown. I might not be wearing the Music Feast powered by PNC shirt next year. It might be you.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's okay. Sharing is caring. What's it like for you though? This is your first time behind the scenes. You've been to the fest before,
I
but
have,
this is your
yeah.
first time kind of seeing how the sausage is made and learning about how it all comes together. What's that been like?
I will say it's so different as an attendee. You really just don't realize how much work it takes to put on the festival. Not just the ArtsQuest team members, but really the community support. So there's hundreds of volunteers, and honestly, that's been my favorite part, just getting to see everybody work hard together, including the Service Electric people right here. Just nonstop broadcast coverage, so even if you weren't able to make it out, they've been doing a great job.
And you all put up with my nonsense. I'm speaking directly to the crew again, and that in and of itself, you should get a raise. And I know I shouldn't say that because I'm going to get yelled at for that, but you put up with my shenanigans, and you're all the best. But you're right, the volunteers.
Yes,
the
yeah.
volunteers. Oh my God, there are so many colorful characters.
There
so
are.
many wonderful people that they become family. They're a family unit in and of themselves. They have
really have.
traditions. They bring us along. I mean, this is my 17th festival. I still am learning every year so much from these
Yeah.
volunteers who have been here 38 years in some cases.
And it's really generations of volunteers. I mean, we have kids, grandparents, everybody working, just generations of volunteers. 38 years of Music Fest. I cannot even believe it.
Yeah, and-
I'm ready for more.
We're going to do 11 more days. It's just going to be Nicole under the bridge here at
Yes, yeah.
Festplots.
Come join us.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're going to get her an acoustic guitar. She's going to try to figure out how to play it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be eating chicken and laughing. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
But speaking of after Music Fest, though, there's still so many great concerts and events coming to
Yeah.
Bethlehem, specifically at the Steel Stacks campus.
I think something, so I'm not originally from the Lehigh Valley, and I think something that people don't realize is ArtsQuest puts on programs all year long. So it's not just Music Fest. We have Oktoberfest coming up in the fall. And my personal favorite, if I'm allowed to say that on the record,
you are.
is Chris Kindlemart. I can't wait for the holiday season. But really, the shows on the Levitt lawn are continuing through the end of September, and there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there are free shows as part of the Levitt Pavilion Steel Stack series that's presented by Coordinated Health. There are some amazing international touring artists doing some ticketed shows, like The Wailers are coming. Badfish, the tribute to Sublime, is celebrating their 20th anniversary. That's coming up right around the corner. And Collective Soul, which is, perfect for a 90s kid like me.
And just to remind people who are sitting at home, Musikfest is not over.
Yeah.
I am super pumped for tonight. On the Wind Creek Steel stage, we're going to have Black Violin. And their opener is the Contact Collective, and I can personally say they are amazing.
Such an amazing show tonight. We've had Black Violin several times over the years, both at Musikfest at Levitt Pavilion and at the Musikfest Cafe presented by Yingling. An amazing show. And some of the times we've brought them in the past, they've been able to work with Bethlehem Area School District on some in-classroom learning for some of those music students, teaching them what it's like to be a touring professional musician. And it's just another great story that's made possible by all of you, by patronizing the events, and our Arts Quest members as well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so excited. And you said community outreach, and that's really what Arts Quest is all about. And I'm just so proud to be a part of this team. You're going to make me emotional. So I really am ready for 11 more days.
I'm on my best behavior right now. I am trying very hard to not make you emotional because we have 11 more days.
I know.
Because you're going to be sitting in this parking lot for 11 more days. But
yes.
No, there's
One-woman show.
There's so much more. You mentioned Palette and Pour,
Yes.
the amazing renovation that happened over the last year. The first floor of the Arts Quest Center has a new restaurant, a new bar. It's a much more welcoming space. Over the last year, we've been able to do some concerts and dining events there too, and that's going to continue.
And year-round, not just in the summer. So when it gets cooler, you're going to be able to go and dine and check out some shows inside.
Yeah, it's a fantastic space. If you're coming down to the fest, if you're coming to Steel Stacks tonight, definitely check it out. There's also one of the few true outdoor bars in the Lehigh Valley, the new Central Tap on the Air Products Town Square. An amazing spot to kind of belly up to the bar and watch amazing free concerts.
So maybe the viewers can catch us there after Musikfest.
The viewers can definitely catch Nicole and myself there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the broadcast on the last day. I'm so honored.
No.
And I really just cannot thank everybody enough, not just Service Electric, but everyone who's come out, everyone who's volunteered. It's just been amazing to be a part of this community. I've loved it.
And we're so happy to have you on the team here. You're right, there's so much fest left. It is the last day, but this is when all that kind of, I got to get my corn, I got to get to all the food vendors I didn't get to. I've
only had one ear of Aw Shucks corn, so I feel like I've got some catching up to do.
No, I'm pretty sure you haven't met your quota as an Arts Quest employee, and you got to get to that, or else you might not be able to stick around after all.
Yeah, you might not invite me back next year.
It's not
so
up
I got
to me.
Get on it after
It's not
this.
up to me. It's up to how many ears of corn you can eat today.
Awesome.
I'm going to eat 3 personally. That's my goal. That is my goal. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank all of you for watching the entire time. It's amazing what this festival is to the community. Hundreds, I think more than 300 performances at Musikfest
Correct.
2021 this year.
More than a dozen venues, 150 corporate sponsors.
She's just
hundreds
rattling
of volunteers.
Oh boy. See, this is what I get. I invite the director of communications onto the show, and she's just spouting talking points off. But that's it. We're out of time.
Okay,
this
great.
is it. These are the final
you all.
seconds of the
Happy
live
festing.
lead-in show. Oh my God, Nicole, you're not letting me get a word in edgewise. But it's been so fun. Thank you, Service Electric. Thank you, all the volunteers, all the sponsors, and of course, all of you for watching and coming to the fest. It is a tradition. You don't see anything like this anywhere else in the country. It's America's largest free music festival, and we want to keep it that way. So check out musicfest.org for all the things you need to do, artsquest.org to learn how to become more involved. Stay tuned. We've got the last day of Musikfest 2021 yet. Still to come here on Service Electric. Thank you so much. We love you. Woo. Woo. Woo.